Hey, how's it going, guys? Cody here from CrossFit Advantage, and just want to go over a couple simple things for 17.1 that maybe will help you out. First and foremost, I guess, the biggest piece of advice I can give you for 17.1, especially if you don't go to our gym, is trust your coach and do whatever they tell you to do, right? I don't know you. They do. So if they have something for you, trust them. They're the ones that see you every day, work with you every day. And that goes for this video and any other video that you're going to see on the internet. This has very little value compared to what your coaches are going to tell you. So this is what we're going to do at our gym. We're going to keep it pretty simple. It's a grinder of a workout, and the workout kind of changes from a burpee workout to a dumbbell snatch workout, right? As the reps shift higher and higher on the dumbbell snatches, the name of the game changes a little bit. But for the most part, this is just an engine test. Most athletes aren't going to have a hard time with the dumbbell snatches. They're not going to fail any reps. It might start to feel heavy in the hands, but they're going to be able to keep moving. So really, basically, we're looking at it metabolically as similar to a 2 to a 2.5 mile run for most people. So think about your pacing similar to that, right? So let's go through this quick list. Number one, trust your fitness. Whether you've been here training for a month or for a year, you are as fit as possible right now, and just trust that. We're very used to hurting, to being out of breath and still moving. So just trust that, trust your fitness. You're not going to die. You're gonna be okay. So be willing to get out of breath and push that pace, especially near the end. So trust your fitness, you're very capable, and just have some fun with this thing. Know yourself and run your race. Don't worry about keeping up with the person next to you, beating the person next to you. What's gonna be the pace that gets the best score for yourself is kind of the name of the game, right? So being smooth on the burpees maybe, for you is going to be key. That might be a different speed. It might be faster or slower than somebody else, but just run your race, and that's going to be important here. I think movement-wise, think about stepping to the box before jumping on top of the box. You're going to spend a lot of time kind of hinged at the hip with the snatches, and the last thing you want to do is be far from the box and hinge at the hip to take off in that jump. So if you can step closer to the box, now the jump is more vertical and we're a little bit more organized angle. It'll save that posterior chain for the snatches a little bit because it's going to be getting a little bit deteriorated anyways. Also on the box jumps, try to avoid kind of that catch and pull through, maybe up until that last set. You will need your hamstrings quite a bit for the snatches. Even if you can't feel it on the 10s, 20s, or the 30s, you're going to need those guys. So avoid that quick kind of catch and pull through. If you can land flat-footed on top of the box and then like hop through, that's going to be cool. You don't need to stand up all the way either. That won't save you any time. But try to avoid kind of that quick catch and pull through on the box jumps. Don't be afraid to vary your snatch technique with the dumbbells. We messed with a couple techniques before hitting it earlier tonight, and some of them were faster, some of them were cleaner, some of them were better. But at 150 reps, I think variance is actually going to be your friend. Doing the exact same thing 150 times might get a little bit exhausting. If you can switch it up a little bit, not a terrible idea. That might mean that you're receiving it a little bit lower. That might mean that where it is on the floor when you pick it up is going to change. Just make sure you're organized when you set up for that rep with the weight on the floor, and then you'll be good to go. Some people were keeping the dumbbell very perpendicular the whole time. Some were kind of pulling through and turning out. And then some of our faster folks were varying those up. So don't be afraid to kind of swing and catch, pull through and push out. Any of those are going to work. And again, I do really believe that some variance there might set you up for success, just so you're not doing the same thing over and over and over and over. And then again, the pacing is similar to a 2 to 2.5 mile run. The 10s are going to be fast, but don't let them bait you into being quick. All right, both movements have an element of velocity, so they're going to be kind of quick anyways. But don't try to win the 10s, right? There's no huge prize for how fast you get through the first 10 snatches. Stay really calm and really smooth. And if you're gonna kick, if you're gonna speed up, do it at the end. So for some folks, that means that 18.5 to 20 minute mark, getting as many reps in as you can before the time cap. And for some folks, that means finishing your 50 snatches and then 15 burpees for a faster time. So if you save a little, you can kick at the end, but if you sprint too early on, metabolically, you're gonna hit that lactic threshold and you're not gonna be able to sustain that, and you're gonna crash really, really tough. So I think big things here again, trust your fitness. You're very fit, just trust that, breathe and move, do your thing, get your air in, relax, have some fun, run your race, and have a good time out there. All right, peace.